Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the month of January. Spirit animal guide headed your way is the bat. So you were one of very few people that the messages were just kind of like really free flowing. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. And I feel like yours is like kind of be a little bit more niche and specific. So like if this isn't the message for you, like that's fine. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it behind. All good. Hi, Cosmic Christie. This is the Cosmic Circus Tarot. I'm so happy that you decided to check out this reading. Let's dive in and see if one of the messages is for you. All right. So freedom from fear. Echolocation, bats use kind of like a radar system. So being sure about where you've been and where you're going is a message for someone. Things look different night versus day, and bats have the ability to see at night. So perhaps you have an ability to see things that most others don't. And then, like the most strong message that has came in has been about like nighttime is the right time. So if that resonates for you, then cool. So what I mean by that is that, like if you have any freedom in your schedule, nighttime is when you're going to want to plan to do things. Like if you could start working night shifts, if you have this, if you're scheduling classes, night school is going to be a better option for you. If you're starting an exercise regime, or maybe you already have an existing one, maybe switching over to doing things at night, or maybe adding in like a class that you do at night or like a night run, something like that. And then also, if there's anything that you're struggling to accomplish during the day, doing it at night might give you better results. Say for instance, if you already have very, very busy mornings and like you started the New Year's resolution that like, you're going to wake up and meditate for 10 minutes every day or write in your journal or go run a mile or all those things. Like if you've already really been struggling to fit it in the morning, maybe the answer is to do it at night. Or conversely, I also got the message that, you could, they have 5 a.m. exercise classes. So, to most people, waking up at 4 a.m. feels like the middle of the night. So like maybe, something like that, like maybe you need to like start doing something like, feels like the middle of the night, but actually it's just like super, super early in the morning. From what they say, like a lot of like super successful, millionaires and entrepreneurs really swear by like waking up at 3:30, 4 a.m. and getting their day started super, super early. So that's the message that I scribed for you. We're going to go ahead and get some tarot cards. Hi, welcome. I think I already said that, but in case I didn't, hi and welcome again. You've got the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. So like very conflicting energies here. 3 of Cups is about camaraderie, about having a good time, about celebrating, usually with other people. And the 8 of Swords is about feeling very stuck, very trapped. So yeah, this would again like this very conflicting feelings. Uh, and again, this kind of leans back to me like an indicator of that, we're trying to force something. You're trying to force, like you're trying to force an activity into a period of time where it's just not going to be the most successful for you. So how can we find a better solution? Page of Cups. Finding creative solutions. being open to kind of off the wall ideas. He's got that little fish in the cup that kind of surprises him. So again, like if the thought of, never saw yourself as a morning person. So the thought of, getting up and exercising at 4 a.m. is crazy to you. Well, maybe that's exactly the kind of, crazy, novel idea that you need that's really going to bring some success to you. Because think about it, if we keep doing what we're always doing, like nothing is going to change. Like if you want to bring change into your life, you have to change. Knight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. And I always kind of like this, the horse there is just giving him like the craziest side eye. So like when I see this card, like this is kind of just always that card of like, like maybe even you don't believe it, like you're like, what? This is crazy. But it's actually like the right idea. And maybe other people would be like, maybe your partner or your friends are going to be like, oh, you're never going to start waking up that early to do that. But, never say never. You can do anything you want. You just have to set your mind that you're going to do it and you won't let anything stand in your way. Two of Wands, speaking of which, making up your mind and, keeping that world in your hands, your eyes on the prize, and doing what is necessary to take the steps forward. And again, whatever steps you're taking forward, taking them at nighttime or again, when it's pitch dark out and the bats would still be out and you're used to still being asleep, that nighttime is going to be the right time for any of these activities that you haven't been able to master during the light of day. They used to say that people used to sleep like hard for like the first like couple hours, like from about like, what is it, like from like, 10 till 2, and then they would wake up, and then that's when artists were said to be really creative at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then they would go back to sleep for a few hours, and that's your beauty sleep time, and then you kind of wake up with the sun. So maybe that is something that would be as used to you, especially if you are a writer or a creative. Maybe that waking up just when you do wake up in the middle of the night, maybe that is the time to get that creativity out. Maybe that is a special message for someone. This is very, very specific, I know, but again, I'll say it one more time. Nighttime is the right time. All right. Thank you for joining me, Leo. Have a beautiful January, and let the bat energy guide you into the night.